But I want to recap what happened with the storms last night. We had this one storm come off the bay. It slowed down over eastern Brown County, and then bam! Coming in from Outagamie County, another storm collides with it. And with the collision course of those two thunderstorms, we had this big cloud burst over the east side of Green Bay and eastern Brown County. And that's where, according to Storm Center 2 Viper, where you see the orange color here, that's 3 to 4 inches of rain. But sometimes the radar has a hard time determining whether these are little drops or big drops, and these were big drops. And that's why the rainfall totals were even higher, ranging from 3 to 7 inches of rain, and thus the quick high rising water and the flash flooding from overnight, which is receding early this morning. It is a severe weather alert day. We are in the middle of a historical storm system for the state of Wisconsin.
Impressive.
This is the largest April snowstorm that we have ever seen, since weather records have been kept in the 1880s. Maybe we should print out t-shirts. So we've got periods of heavy snow blowing and drifting and near whiteout conditions. Our high temperature 29 around and after sunset. Look at all the snow that continues to fall across northeast Wisconsin, where you see the blue shading on the satellite and radar loop. That's where the snow has been the heaviest. And those heavier bands have been frequently passing through areas of Fond du Lac, Winnebago County into north central Wisconsin, where some folks have seen up to 2 feet of accumulation in the past day or so. A blizzard warning continues for counties around the bay, shaded in purple. That's until midnight. Surrounding that, the white shaded counties, a winter storm warning. On top of the snowfall we got last night, another 7 to 14 inches possible. Tigerton, 24.1 inches. Iola, 18.5. Wausau, 15.5 with 15.2 for the Green Bay area. Now, here's Pinpoint Predictor. The snow chance in Green Bay stays way up there around 100% all the way through the mid-afternoon, dropping down to 80% early this evening. This storm is going to gradually wind down later tonight and into tomorrow. Looking ahead at 8:17, we're tracking the storm with the Doppler radar. We'll give you predictors additional snowfall forecast and the wind forecast, and we'll let you know, when is this ever going to end?
Make it stop.
A lot of folks are begging for it to stop, and we'll let you know when it's going to wind down soon.
Steve, thank you. Blizzard conditions out there we just got from Marinette County. They do not want anyone on the roads out there. It is just very dangerous. Really, travel across northeast Wisconsin, not a go.
You got here okay, though.
I did, thank goodness.
My Tauntaun from the Planet Hoth broke down in the back parking lot. That's a Star Wars joke. Just collapsed in exhaustion from trying to travel here to the TV station.
I wish I had a lightsaber.
Yeah, wake up. So here's, you can see behind us a live view from our Green Bay sky cam. It's pointed over towards the Brown County Courthouse. We're going to see just another day where just humongous snowfall totals are piling up across the area. There's your Sunday weather. Heavy snow, blowing and drifting. As Aisha mentioned, travel not recommended. Look at those winds out of the northeast, sustained around 25 miles an hour, gusts in the 40-mile-per-hour range, high of 29 degrees, but not until around and just after sunset. So until midnight, we've got this blizzard warning for counties around the bay, surrounded by the white shaded counties under a winter storm warning. And on top of what you've already got, 7 to 14 more inches of snow in the cards. Here's the Doppler radar. The snow is coming up from the south, and we see the blue shading. That's where it's the heaviest. See the blue shading here from Door County across the bay into Marinette, Menominee County, Michigan. Also some heavy snow out towards the Pulaski area, and further south over towards, say, Freedom, Appleton. There's a burst of some heavy snow right there, and for hours we've seen some heavy snow making its way up from Fond du Lac County into portions of Winnebago County and out towards Wapaka County. I've seen out towards Tigerton 2 feet of snow reported out there, so that's just wild. So low pressure right now. This massive storm system is swirling over top of the Ohio Valley. Further south, it's been kicking off rain and some severe thunderstorms. There's that Tigerton report, 2 feet. Omro, 19 inches. Iola, 18.5. And in around the Wausau area, 15.5 inches of snow. Green Bay officially 15.2. Now, Green Bay, up until midnight last night, 26 inches of snow, the snowiest April ever. The previous monthly record, 15.1 inches of snow, and that was back in, I believe, 1907. So, Live view from our Manitowoc sky camera. Roads are mostly snowpacked. Temperature is 27 degrees. We're in the mid to upper 20s across eastern Wisconsin. The Northwoods temperatures are in the teens, and those temperatures are going nowhere today with the clouds, the wind, and the snow. So predictor into motion here. You can see the snow through the noon hour, during the afternoon, moderate to heavy. Might see a little bit of sleet along the lakeshore at times. Notice that south of Green Bay, a lull in the activity develops early this evening. That's 7 p.m. There's still snow in the forecast as you watch David Ernst tonight on Action 2 News at 10, although it's going to be lighter in intensity, and this storm system should taper to just some lighter spotty snow showers as we go into Monday morning. But even then, the road conditions are going to be in rough shape and in some rural areas impassable. So on top of what you got last night through 7 o'clock this evening, an additional 6 to 12 inches of snow in most spots. We'll tack on another 1 or 2 inches tonight. So in the next 24 hours, you're looking at snowfall totals mostly between 7 and 14 inches, and with the winds kicking up a fuss anywhere from 25 to 45 miles an hour, we're going to have some massive drifting, perhaps in the ballpark up to 5 feet in some rural areas, and that wind causing more flooding issues around the bay, where a lakeshore flood warning continues until 1 o'clock this afternoon. Watch out for some ice shoves. The severe weather outlook goes from high today to moderate tomorrow, and then very low as things improve into Tuesday. Right now, 25 degrees, snow in Green Bay, wind chill 7 with a northeast wind at 33 miles an hour. Today, heavy snow and fierce winds, another 6 to 12 inches, a high of 29 degrees. Lighter snow tonight, another 1 or 2, and blowing and drifting will be a problem into Monday morning. And then later in the 7-day forecast, it gets a little bit milder as highs get into the 40s.
So our producer Eric did send us this. It's a local area of emergency for Marinette County. They just really don't want anybody on the roads.
Yeah, it's just ill-advised.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
So here's the forecast for Halloween. It is definitely more treat than trick. Mostly sunny, turning breezy this afternoon, mild with a high right around 55 degrees. We'll be dropping back into the upper 40s for trick-or-treating this evening, and the winds will settle down. Showers have pushed out of eastern Wisconsin, and now the clouds are starting to thin out across the area. We will get back into some sunshine behind a departing area of low pressure and a cold front heading towards the east coast. Behind that front, cool air is creeping in from the west, and this is going to cause our temperatures to trend down in the next few days. But we're off to a relatively mild start. In the Northwoods, temperatures are near freezing, but it's still 40 in Green Bay and 44 degrees in Sheboygan. Not really that cold for the last day of October. And because of our relatively mild start, we're going to find a mild finish, even though we're behind that cold front. Highs today should be mainly in the low to mid 50s. 55 in Manitowoc, 54 for a high temperature in Appleton. High clouds thin out along the lakeshore 7 o'clock this morning, and we will see tons of sun. If you squint, you can make out a couple of high thin clouds here on predictor at the noon hour into the afternoon. But all in all, it's going to be mostly sunny. And as we head towards this evening, looks like we'll have clear skies for trick-or-treating. And here is that trick-or-treat forecast. Temperatures will be dropping from the 50s down into the 40s. The dancing mummy is all excited. You know, but it seems like you're losing a little bit of your linen there. We kind of need to fix that. Well, hey, we just happen to have some haunted toilet paper. Well, hey, that might help you out there, Mr. Dancing Mummy. There you go. So that should take care of any patch job that we have for him as he goes out tonight. Okay, so there's your severe weather outlook. You know, you never think in your career you're going to say the phrase haunted toilet paper. So in the north, Saturday night and into Sunday morning, you could see a little bit of a mix or some snow, but most of the weekend precipitation is rain. 40 degrees right now, decreasing clouds in Green Bay. Feels like 36 with a west wind at 6 miles an hour. Mostly sunny and mild today, a high 55, turning breezy in the afternoon. The winds die down tonight, clear, cool, calmer tonight, well after trick-or-treating. Towards dawn tomorrow, a low of 32. On the water today, west winds around 10 to 20 knots. 1 to 3 foot waves, and here is the Storm Center 2 7-day forecast. Highs in the 40s the next few days, and there's that mix in the north Saturday night into Sunday, but again, most of that weekend precipitation is rain. And kudos to our camera guy, Josh, who did a little chroma magic to make that haunted toilet paper.
Giving away your secrets.
Yeah, you know. I don't want to make it too scary for the little kids. You know, haunted toilet paper, frightful stuff.
Low budget special effects here on Action 2 News this morning. We're going to take a break. Be right back.